This is project 4, video number 3, the one in which we do the documentation and finishing touches. So let's get to our code. So function description here. Don't forget your name, to put your name on there. By attribution. List, I don't know. Technically, if you're using MATLAB help, it's not really necessary to put that down as a resource. And I'm thinking of outside resources outside of the MATLAB programming environment itself. But I want you to tell me a story here. So yeah, please put everything. Tell me how your programming experience unfolded. Alright. That part's self-explanatory. Here, I think charge distribution extends from L to U in meters. Alright. Then you probably got that up there, but the charge density, we call it the linear. And potential. Ooh, I think I'll put that up here. From Y min to Y max. Electric potential. Okay. Linear charge density. Alright, I think everything's clear now. So, based on the description, they'll understand why I'm doing that. And then make sure you add your attribution. Now we got a title. Remember, title has got to be lowercase, as does X label and Y label. So I think I want to title that linear charge density versus position. And then X label. I'm going to call it X and square brackets for units, so it doesn't look like a function X of something. You might think that's X as a function of mass if you put parentheses. And then Y label. I'm going to put lambda. And then I'm going to put a little backslash in there just in case that makes it so that it actually puts the Greek letter. Oh, and I want that in coulombs per meter. Yeah, let's see if this stuff is working so far. So, oh, look at that. It did come out as a Greek letter. Isn't that cool? So if you put a backslash in front of the word lambda, whatever the name of the Greek letter is, it comes out looking like the Greek letter. Linear charge density versus position. So lambda in coulombs per meter. And then X in meters. I think not consistent with the way I abbreviate. Here I abbreviate meters and there I don't, but I think it's okay. I'll just leave it. Linear. Looks like I have a spelling error. So go to the editor. Linear. And then over here, title electric potential versus position. And try it on y-axis. If that's too long, then we'll change it. Change that one too, for now. And then this will be X label, Y, square brackets, meters. And Y label, I'm going to try the backslash. I think phi. I think the phi I want actually has a different name. So let's go with this. I think it might be looks like a P, but I don't think that's going to work. So I might have to look that up. So and then this will be in volts. So try Control S. Try running it. I'd say nothing is shown. Try that one more time and make sure. Yeah, nothing's coming up, so I was distracted there. Oh, wow. I figured I had something obviously messed up, but I'm not seeing it. So I go over to the other plot region by title. I got lowercase t. I'm seeing nothing coming up. Oh, I should probably do it after I graph. So I think the graph was wiping all that stuff out. Alright. Let's try running that. So it looks like one of those phi's. I want to try, see if I can find the other one. Electric potential versus position on the y-axis. Alright, I'm actually going to fire up Word. And this is how I'm going to try to find it. I'm going to go Insert, Symbols, and see if this thing will give me the name of it. I want to get to the symbol font. And does it symbol 70 shortcut key. I don't think it does give me the name of it, but of any of them. That's too bad, because I'm pretty sure that's the one I want. It's that one right there. And so I'm going to try, that didn't work. We'll try Greek letter names. So I do call it phi, and I'm okay with you calling it phi, but let's see what Wikipedia tells us. So where was that one? Oh, they do call that phi. So I guess it's ours is a script phi, and I don't think I'm gonna. Be able to make that crop up here, because I use the symbol, the name phi, and that's what came up. So that's good enough for electric potential, so I'm going to leave it like that. So electric potential, I mean, you can abbreviate like that in your written work, but I prefer the script phi. And I think that takes care of the graphs. So electric potential versus position on y-axis. Position looks like it's spelled correctly in both cases. Y in meters, phi in volts, lambda in coulombs per meter. Yeah, I think everything looks good there. That's I think I better go through the checklist just to make sure. Pencil and paper, algebraic solutions, diagrams. Did I have a diagram? Yeah, I had a diagram on this. So there's my diagram. There's the main diagram. That's the important one you need. For each function outline of the steps, we have one function, one set of steps. I did that. Specified check calculations and results. Yeah, there were 3 of them. It was all just plug into my result, but ignoring the B part. For the program, reasonable attempt at writing the program. One or more .m files, that's good. Program that works properly, does what it's supposed to do. Nothing extra being printed. You need to have your name in there. So I got my name in there. For each function, the documentation with a comment. Alright, I didn't do it, but I made space. I told you that you got to do it. Another set of comments providing a list of the arguments. Ooh. Percent input values. Input variables, I'll call them. Percent A equals slope linear charge distribution as function x prime b equals y intercept linear charge distribution as function of x prime. So I'm talking about the slope. That means there's a line, and a line in wet graph is a graph of linear charge distribution as a function of x prime. In other words, lambda versus x prime. That was it. Output variables. None. So this function prints a graph, it doesn't return anything. Alrighty. That takes care of the input and output variables. Then I did the checklist. For the case of a function that includes segments, okay, I did that. That are not self-explanatory. I put some comments in to tell people what was going on. If your function produces any graphs for each graph, the graph must be titled. Let's take a look at, say, the first graph. The graph must be titled. Boom. Each axis must be titled. Each time must include the name of what is being plotted and the units. Got it. Units in square brackets, not parentheses. So it doesn't look like you're saying lambda, the function lambda of such and such. You must provide attribution. I think I got it. Let's just check here. Title of graph. Title of axis, quantity units, units in square brackets. Yeah, I think we're golden. Alright, so that takes care of video 3 for project number 4. That's it.